we going?
Where are we going? That's a good question. So, we are going to be dry camping off of the Clackamas River, right next to these hot springs. It's National Forest Service land, so we could actually camp there for 14 days if we want. We won't be there for 14 days, because we'll totally run out of food. That's pretty much it. We went and visited there a few weeks back?
Yeah.
And we were going to camp there sooner, but the throttle cable went out on this van. And they had they being the mechanic, they gave the problem. I was having acceleration issues. And the mechanic ended up assigning the problem to this 20-something-year-old kid who worked there, who couldn't figure out what the problem was. So he gives it to their seasoned veteran mechanic, and he had it diagnosed in about an hour and a half. The young kid just wasn't used. He's actually really smart. He just wasn't used to working on vehicles of this age. So what it is it was the throttle cable. The plastic broke, and when you push the accelerator, the thing moves to put gasoline into the carburetor, yada yada. But the plastic broke, and it was just kind of doing this. So I'm going up a hill. I should be doing 45. I got it up to a blistering 5 miles per hour, and so I took it straight to the mechanic for them to look at. Took him 2 weeks almost to get that figured out and fixed. But anyway, we were supposed to go there weeks ago, but that got canceled because of all that. But that's neither here nor there. We're finally going. Is Mom here? Where's Mom?
She's at home because she has schoolwork to do, and the place doesn't have Wi-Fi.
Your mother has homework, and because we're out in the middle of nowhere where you can't even get a cell signal, she has to stay home to get caught up on some homework. She's going to get ahead of the homework so she can spend the rest of the week. She'll come join us later in a couple days. She just told me today she'll be out Wednesday. I have a feeling she's going to miss us so much. She's going to come to us on
Tuesday?
Probably tonight. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if she showed up this evening. But this is going to be fun. There's all these hot springs. You can sit there with your feet in the hot water, and the whole place smells like farts because of all the sulfur. But most people use it as a day use area, but there are some campgrounds, and I'm hoping that the RV isn't too big because it's really snug over there. It's good for tent camping. But I digress. That's what's going on. That's where we're headed. We crossed a bridge over the Clackamas River. On your left, you can see the city of Estacada. This is a small town that has 2 gas stations, a motel, and a Dollar General. Seriously, there isn't much here, but it is the town that's closest to our destination. It's roughly 30 minutes away. There's the entrance. I can see it from here. All right, and then over to the right, there's some camping area. I saw one car over there, so I'm not sure what this area used to be back in the day, but now it's a dispersed camping area. All right. You okay, Lily? All right, it's gonna get bumpier. That area looks pretty clean. All right, bump. Well, it's not as wet. Oh, it's right fucking over there. That was my, that was the one I liked, that one there.
Me too.
So let's go to the one your mom likes. He's staring at you. Alright. There's someone in our backup. Let's just hope they're quiet when we're trying to sleep.
It says our generator.
Yeah, it says our generator. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, that's where Mom wanted to be, right there. It was the Monday following the 4th of July weekend, and I was really hoping that most of the people would be gone. Turns out the place was packed and we were just struggling to find a spot. The road is not well maintained, and I don't recommend anyone bring their brand new BMW here. When it rains, the dirt becomes thick mud and you can get stuck in it. You can really tell this place is seasonal. Okay, let the kids play a little bit while I unpack.
Okay, so wheel park's right there, right next to this wonderful river. Let's hope, well, I'm not gonna step in it, but let's hope I don't slip and fall. I don't have my sandals on. It's pretty cool. It's really nice. See?
On the ground.
Outside.
What are you doing?
It's a lever.
We're just gonna break the clocks.
Kitty, what are your thoughts on camping? Wow. What's a sweater?
Well,
Was
he's
he wearing a
fine. It's
sweater?
not cold.
No, wasn't he wearing a sweater?
No.
He wasn't? Oh. You're just staring at the camera.
What am I supposed to do?
Hi, Kitty. Oh, you're so pretty. Look at you. I love you. Can I pet you? Smile. Jam, you look miserable.
And I am going to be right here. Let's try it. All right, here we go. Oh, that's cold. Oh yeah, that's cold. Oh, that's cold. It's 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 very cold. 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 It's really cold. It's very cold. It's very cold. Very cold. It's cold. It's extremely cold. Very cold. Very cold. It's very, very cold. Very cold. Very, very cold. Very cold. Very, very. I'm up to my knees in freaking cold. It's cold. It's very cold. It's extremely cold. It's very, very cold. Oh dear Lord. Look how cold this is. Oh my God, I am cold. Holy crap, it is cold. It is cold. It is cold. It is cold. 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 Whoop. Cold, cold, cold. Cold. Cold, cold. Extremely cold. Oh dear God. It's like polar bears cold. 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 Okay. All right. Well, we just answered that question. I just got the RV all unpacked, and the kids are settled, and everyone's all relaxing. It looks like we got the last of the really nice camping spots. Everything seems to be filled, but we're the only RV here. There's one or two people in a van, but most people have tents and they're just chilling. Everybody seems really cool. Everybody seems really relaxed. But the area where the hot springs are is completely filled with day users, and you can tell they're day users. They're just, they don't have anything with them other than just sitting in the hot spring. So I figure I'll go filming over there later. I'm just sort of walking around and kind of exploring everything and enjoying the somewhat decent weather. Okay, all right, so I literally just sort of walked through these people having a party, but it's, you know, apparently it's public land, so I was trying to stay out of their way and not film them. But the water closest to shore is hot, very, very, very hot. And that's because you don't have as much of the cold river water running through it. You're just getting up that hot spring. And there's people out there, they're down there barbecuing, and I'm hoping they pick up their trash because it is trashed. I mean, there's beer bottles everywhere, and it's just crap everywhere. So I'm hoping when they leave tonight, they pick up their crap. But that was fun. That was kind of a good way of introducing myself to the place. Guess we'll try the other end now. All right, so I've walked the whole area now, and this place is in the middle of the Mount Hood National Forest. So I'm not sure who actually owns this property, if it's the National Forest Service. According to iOverlander, it is. But I'll tell you, nobody really maintains it. The road is very difficult to drive on. If you have something bigger than a Class C, I would not recommend coming here. Tent camping is probably preferred. We got a really good campsite, so I'm not going to complain there. But nobody maintains it in the sense that there's just trash littered everywhere. We found a campsite next to ours, a couple down, that was pretty obvious that people were using the campground as a toilet. I mean, there's feces and there's toilet paper everywhere. So of course I told the kids, don't go anywhere near there. But it's just really sad that people will abuse it like this. I know that this has sort of been the party area for a while, according to locals, and that the campers just sort of, they came in and sort of took it over. Yeah, there's some toilet paper over there. Kind of a nice little corner where you can get some privacy to do your business. And I'm looking at more toilet paper and beer cans, and you know, we're coming off a 4th of July weekend, so I expected some usage here, but you know, I also expect adults to be responsible. I guess that's a little too much to ask for. Adults can't even wear a mask in public without freaking the hell out. I guess taking their own damn trash out of the campground is just too much to ask for. So, James, Lily and I are going to go for a walk. We're going to check everything out. Hey, Rose. James and Lily and I are going for a walk. Okay? You and Kitty's in charge. Do whatever she says. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, I'll get her food.
Ike fed her. She's getting 1 can. It's not like it is at home where she's constantly, because we have like 9 cans or whatever. She has 9 cans of food, and that's all she's getting. And when we're out, we got to find some fish in the river. What do you think of this area? What do you think of the hot springs area?
It's cool. It smells though.
What does it smell like? It smells like sulfur. So yeah, actually this whole area smells like sulfur because of it. It's just, you know, it is what it is. You know, when you get by the campfire, where are you? Come on. When you get by the campfire, you won't even notice it.
Yeah.
Because you just smell campfire. So I'm going to, I should have showed up with a chainsaw and took some trees down.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is too. Come on, James. Let's,
Alright, someone skinned a tree.
yeah. Yeah, you heard what that guy told us. The county, I was talking to the guy who was cleaning out. I don't think he lives in that van over there. He's got the nomadic life. He's got the life I would have if I didn't have a wife and kids. You know, if I wasn't a responsible adult. Hey, so it's about 8:30. We slept all right last night. I popped my head outside. It's kind of overcast and kind of cloudy, but it's still kind of warm. People are waking up, and I'm making breakfast. And so, shadow. And, you know, so far so good. We're looking forward to sitting around staring at each other all day, as is camping. So I'm making the frosted diabetes bread as we speak. And then biscuits and gravy and all that usual good stuff. Yeah. Well, let me center this a bit. There we go, it's a little better. All right, so I'm standing here in front of the Clackamas River here at the Mount Hood National Forest. The kids are waking up. It's about 11 o'clock. Kids are still waking up, and they're eating breakfast, and they're sort of getting their day on. Today we have nothing on the agenda, which feels really nice because we don't have to rush and go anywhere. Our agenda is literally to sit here and stare at nature, walk around, sit in the hot springs, you know, just kind of hang out. Nothing exciting, nothing to jump up and down and do cartwheels over. Just sit around and enjoy ourselves. All right, place is getting busy, so let's do this. Ooh, hi, how you doing? It smells. Ooh, it smells like farts. All right, here we go. Dip my feet into the water. Ooh, it's quite warm. Bless you. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Yeah, all right, we're in the water now. The whole place smells like sulfur because of the springs coming up and all this and all that. Families are here playing. There's old people sitting in it. The water's where I'm at is maybe about bathtub temperature. It's kind of fun. Unfortunately, the odor travels the length of the entire campground. The whole area smells like, you know, Andre the Giant farted for the last hour. You can see the place where the hot water comes bubbling out. Unless the river is at least 6 inches deep, you kind of want to stay out of it. It's too hot. But that's not the only science we conducted while there.
I had an idea where so we have eggs, and I'm like, okay, so they have caution tape around here because it's too hot. And I figured, okay, let's try boiling an egg or boiling noodles as a joke, but now we're actually doing this for science now.
Science!
Yeah.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
There we go. All right, 20 minutes.
Set timer.
We put the raw egg into the hottest part of the springs. Someone walked by and said that sometimes people will cook corn on the cob in here and let it sit for about an hour. You said it was delicious. After about 20 minutes, we opened up the egg to find it mostly cooked. If we had left it in another 10 minutes or so, we probably would have had a fully cooked egg. After we were done with our science experiment, we returned to our campsite to make dinner. My signature dish, a delicious seafood paella. Later that evening, the crowds thinned out, so Rose and I went and stuck our feet in the water.
I figured maybe it was there was a hot spring here, and we got lucky, and I got great shots of me freezing my ass off sticking my feet in there.
Wait, where are the rocks?
These rocks.
Early the next morning, there was literally no one in the spring, so I figured, well, now or never. I didn't see what all the hubbub was about. I mean, it's warm water. I get that in my tub at home. What makes this any more special than that? Except for the rock I lay my head on, it's pretty relaxing. I mean, I should have brought an air pillow. The weather was beautiful, and the smell of sulfur permeates the entire campground. So, you know you can't trick yourself into thinking you're somewhere else. But after a while, I start to understand why people my age are liking this.
Hey, so I just got out of the water. It was actually more relaxing than I originally anticipated. When you come here and you take a look at it, you think to yourself, well, it looks kind of like a bathtub. I mean, what's the difference between this and a bathtub? Once you lay down in the water and you listen to the water going by, and of course the birds chirping in the trees, it's very soothing and it's very relaxing to you. And so it kind of just takes you out of your place for just a minute. So it's kind of a very nice feeling. And we're all pretty much excited because today's the day Jashawn is finally going to join us, and we've been missing her so much. So we're all very excited that she gets to come here and experience this place. And anyway, it's a little after 9 a.m. The kids are starting to wake up, and I got the generator going to recharge the batteries because, you know, they go all in the middle of the night. And so we're all excited and happy, and I'm going to make some breakfast, have some leftover breakfast from yesterday. And here we go.
After lunch, Jashawn arrives and gets down to the business of relaxation. She sees the river right next to us and gets her fishing pole ready.
I don't know why I'm casting. There's nothing out here. Just for the fun of casting.
Hey, Rose! Come out here, I need help! Come on, come here! I need you right here! Lily! Come here! Hurry up, I'm freezing. She's in the tree!
Oh my God.
She's in the tree! She's in the tree!
Why? I didn't even try.
And you're gonna break it all, and you're gonna have to walk all the way back.
That's my last weight I can do. I can't believe that.
See if I can zoom in on that.
I was trying.
There's it. You can see the orange. That's the bait.
Yay! Yeah. Yay!
All right, do it again.
I mean,
But don't do it towards the tree. Do it that way.
really?
Really? There we go. That was beautiful. That was exactly the way it's supposed to be. Now let's catch a fish, because I am hungry.
I don't know. I can stand here all day now. This is heavenly. This is perfect. Oh, come on.
You gets caught on something? You got a bite?
No, it's just caught on something.
After Jashawn was done fishing, she and I ventured out to find some firewood. We stumbled upon this practically untouched area slightly up the Clackamas River. We talked about how untouched it looked. Then we kind of realized it's almost impossible to crawl down there over those rocks, which kind of made sense. If people went down there, it certainly wouldn't look like this. Seriously. The pictures here don't do this justice. I kind of wish I could figure out a way to get my motorhome down there.
What flavor are we making these?
Oh yeah.
Well, it looks like I need 4 biscuits per pie iron, and there's 2 packs of 8.
I'm gonna like shut
Green?
this or anything.
No, he's recording it, so you know he's got something wild or like a hand.
How many codes I have?
Something in there.
So many codes I have. Stop.
Go ahead and go ahead and green it.
James, what you doing?
Oh, jeez. And we are literally coming into the final few hours of our stay here. One thing we learned late last night was that this entire area is not owned by the National Forest Service. It's actually owned by a Native American tribe. This is tribal land, as the hot springs are considered sacred lands to them. They've been around forever, the hot springs. We are all technically trespassing. As a matter of fact, about a month ago, one of the locals here told me the sheriff came here and literally kicked everybody out, only to have the place fill up again the next day. All the trash, all the human feces, all the problems are not supposed to be here. In fact, the county, along with the tribe, is actually talking about literally flooding this entire campsite. What does that mean? Come in with bulldozers, plow through everything. Since people can't be respectful and pick up after themselves, then why should they have access to this place? So, since we found this out last night, we decided that we were going to go home today. Lily and Jashawn and James already took off in our minivan. Rose and I will be leaving in a couple hours once the fire goes out and we clean up. And we're just never going to come back. Not because we dislike it, but because out of respect of the fact that we are guests here. Uninvited guests, guests that aren't wanted, but guests nonetheless. And unless we're actually invited back, we're not going to return. We'll let the landowners do what they want with the place. But until then, this place will be a good memory. A memory of a great camping spot. And we're really hoping they do flood this place. Because, you know, people don't really deserve all this if they can't take care of it. Trash your own home. Trash your own land. When we don't go to our neighbor's house and throw trash in it. We don't go to our backyard and throw trash in it. So we're certainly not going to come here and throw trash in it. So we welcome the flood. We welcome it. And we're very grateful to those who shared this land with us, albeit temporarily and albeit for just one time. And then we're on to the next.